Hey everyone, I'm DARTHBRIBOY, and today I thought I'd do a collection overview where I go over my entire DVD and Blu-ray collection. Please hold on a moment. So I guess we'll start off with the DVDs here. We've got Cloverfield, which is something I haven't seen yet. And we've got this. We've also got this, which I also have not seen. Just get these. Okay, so we've got this, which I haven't seen in years. $1. A gift. These two are gifts, which is why they're here to begin with. Yeah, this is a little bit difficult because I've never done something like this before, so please bear with me. And you can't have be called a movie buff without some Roger Corman. This is Attack of the 50-Foot Cheerleader and Death Race 2000. And my iPod just fell on the floor. City by the Sea, which I haven't seen yet. This is probably going to be a really long video. Once again, I haven't seen this. You might as well retitle this. Fuck, I can't get this Inca's fucking snap cases. This is a DVD that my parents had, so I took it. Get the fuck in there, you motherfucker. French Connection, $5 for the 5-star collection. How do you like that? Freaking awesome. The Constant Gardener, which I haven't seen, but this is back when GameStop was taking DVDs. Haywire, haven't seen it. Once again, haven't seen it. A Michael Moore collection. Haven't seen it. Now we move on to the Blu-rays of this shelf. Like I said, this is going to be a long video, so please bear with me. Experience of Exceptional Elegance, which is about the Newport Mansions, a nice little documentary. And now I'd like to try to get these in frame. The Haunting, The Shining, A Nightmare on Elm Street, my horror Blu-rays, and a box set. If you want to see these more in depth, I have done DVD and Blu-ray updates. World War Z, which is a pretty fun movie. My Doctor Who collection here. The actual Metropolis, along with this movie. I know I just showed you that, but to just show the two together, it feels more appropriate. Actually, we got a few more sci-fi Blu-rays, Blade Runner and Pacific Rim. Blade Runner is a fucking masterpiece. Hugo, really good movie. Amelie, a really interesting art house film. Now we move on to some comedy with Mel Brooks and Woody Allen. Yeah, like I said, I have not done this with my tripod. So, The Artist, Les Mis, which is awesome. A lot of people give Russell Crowe shit. I thought Russell Crowe was good. I don't know why people gave him shit. And last we have Mary Poppins, the 50th anniversary edition, which I finally watched. Yeah, 18 years of living and I haven't seen Mary Poppins until yesterday. How the fuck does that work? Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Now we're going to try to put these in the best way I can. So, we've got The Notebook, which I haven't seen. Like I said, a lovely pattern. of doing movies that I haven't seen. Lord of the Rings, which is a really good trilogy. I'll have to watch them all like again, but I've seen them once and they're really good. Haven't seen it. This is done by the guy who did the Hunger Games. I still haven't seen it. Shit. Full screen! Why do I own shit in full screen? I don't know. The reason why these are together is because, well, you got a film by Tim Burton, who did the 89 Batman movie and Batman Returns, and you have this directed by Joel Schumacher, who did Batman Forever and Batman Robins, and they're both done by Warner Brothers, so I felt, why not? Once again, a movie that I think gets unjustly shit on. A Martin Scorsese film, which I haven't seen. A full-screen DVD, which I plan on replacing. We got Gettysburg, Contact, and Matchstick Men, which might... Yeah, this is gonna fall, so I'm gonna... Yeah, haven't seen it. Note to self, watch all of these movies by the end of 2014. And the Terminator film, this does not exist in my opinion. This is great. This is good. This is really good. Shit, I forgot my UMDs. Okay, so I will show you my UMD as soon as I am done this part of the video. Wall Street 1 and 2. This is the superior of the two films. Castaway, which I have not seen. Tron, which I saw once and I thought it was pretty good. I'll have to give it another watch. I might think it's great after I'm done watching it. Spirited Away, which is a fucking awesome movie. It's the Wizard of Oz of anime. Spy Kids 1, the only Spy Kids film worth owning. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, a great Ang Lee film. Mona Lisa's Smile, which I haven't seen. 50 First Dates, haven't seen it. The Other Guys, which sucks. Stargate, which I haven't seen. I saw a Nostalgia Critic review of this movie, and I thought it sucked. Footloose, haven't seen it. Well, Footloose, Chicago, and some Michael Jackson things. Yeah, let's see if we can get these all in frame here. I am really worried I might knock down the fucking camera. Next we got Rent and this thing. Blue Man Group thing. Jeff Dunham, which is pretty funny. And now I'm going to get the UMD movies. Yeah, rather than show you the shelf, I thought I might as well just try to fit all of these here. Blade, Blade, Spider-Man 3, Elektra, Napoleon Dynamite, which is part of my UMD collection, so we'll just put those. Stop falling! Stop falling! I used to criticize people who had problems doing these. Alien and Predator, I put them together because of AVP. I understand those are shit movies. We've got a few more UMDs. This is going to be like an Arnold / Stallone thing going on. We've got Predator, the theatrical cut of Terminator 2, and Total Recall. Yeah, things are falling. Getting upset. Stop fucking falling. Okay, so we've got Rocky Balboa, Stealth, which came with a video game. Stay good, UMD. Hackers, The Princess Bride, and Fast and the Furious and Underworld. Okay, so see ya in the next shelf. Okay, are you ready to see my superhero? Well, one of my superhero shelves. We've got the 60s Batman movie, classic Camp Fest. Then we've got the Tim Burton and Joel Schumacher Batman films here, displayed in the 2-disc sets that came out in 2005, around the same time Batman Begins came out. Next we've got my animated Batman section. I think this one is in continuity with the Nolan trilogy. I'm not sure. I put it outside it. I think the Gotham Knight takes place in between Begins and The Dark Knight. And we've got the best superhero trilogy of all time, the Christopher Nolan Batman film with lenticular cover. Next we've got the Superman films, which are going to be a bitch to show, but let's see if we can get this done. Alright, Superman 1, Superman 2, the Donner Cut, Superman 2, the theatrical cut, fucking cardboard sleeves. Next we've got Superman 3, Superman 4, and Superman Returns. Superman Returns is pretty good in my opinion. It's not as good as the other film, but it's okay. I like Superman Returns. I like some movies that are not really conventionally liked, but you know, it's life. You gotta go with your own opinion. Oops. That would have been an epic fail. Next we've got Superman Doomsday and Man of Steel. This is fucking fantastic. I love Man of Steel. The animated Avengers movies, which are... I've seen this one, still need to see this one. Saw this and I thought it sucked. Why do I still own it? Because, well, if you own Catwoman in the Spirit, you can own anything. Fantastic Four movies. This is the Corman one, the two Tim Story ones, and you know what they all have in common? They suck ass. The theatrical cut of Daredevil, 2-disc version. The Avengers tie-in movie. Let's see if I can fit these, the first few here. These are, this is great. This is great also. Pretty good. Excellent. Sorry if I'm getting in the way of the camera. Like I said, first time I've done something like this. And then we've got Captain America the First Avenger. Can't wait for Winter Soldier. I drew a blank there for a minute. So, Avengers in Steelbook. Beautiful Steelbook. This one pissed me off, but I'll give it another chance. See if I like it. I might be pleasantly surprised, or I might want to throw the fucking Blu-ray out the window. And we've got the Raimi Spider-Man films, which are some of my favorite. Well, this is excellent. This is one of my favorite, the best sequels of all time. This I haven't seen, and this one I have issues with, but it's a 6 out of 10 for me. The Amazing Spider-Man and Ang Lee's Hulk. This is, I haven't seen it. I'm going to probably give both of these another watch sometime. See you in the next shelf. Okay, so I was interrupted, but now we will, sorry about that, see if we can do this properly. Dreamgirls, which I haven't seen in a while. Shark Tale, which is a complete rip-off of Finding Nemo. Shrek 1 and 2. The only Shrek movies worth owning, in my opinion. I haven't seen 3 in a while, but I recall not enjoying it. I haven't seen 4 either. Next we've got Monsters vs. Aliens, which has a giantess in it. Don't have nightmares from that image. Fuck. Wallace and Gromit, Curse of the Were-Rabbit in full screen, and 2 of the best comedies of all time, The Odd Couple and Animal House, which are 2 totally different films in the way their comedy is structured, but they're still entertaining. The Back to the Future box set, which is awesome. Great DVD set and Blu-ray set. The greatest trilogy of all time is here, Toy Story. Yes, I will go on record by saying Toy Story is better than the Dark Knight trilogy, Lord of the Rings, and even Star Wars. It is the greatest trilogy ever. And the rest of my Pixar collection, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo, and The Incredibles in full screen, which I want to rebuy. We've got Cars in full screen. Fucking Young Frankenstein. Wall-E, which is really good. Young Frankenstein, which I also own in that Mel Brooks box set. Dr. Dolittle 2, which I haven't seen in years. Ice Age 1, the only Ice Age movie that's good. My other musical. Stop coming out of here, you fuckers. Okay. Musical time, ladies and gents, with South Pacific. And yeah, stop falling. Bad DVD. Okay, so they're not going to fall over. These are the other musicals. This is in full screen, I'm going to replace it. I've got a lot of full screen DVDs to replace. Fuck full screen. Next we've got a sci-fi section here. Avatar and iRobot. People say this is James Cameron's masterpiece. To those people I say, thumbs down, you're an idiot. Terminator 2 is his fucking masterpiece. Next we've got the Star Wars prequels, which are okay in my opinion. They don't completely suck. And the original unaltered versions of episode 4, 5, and 6. This also contains the 2004 special edition, which sucks ass and does not exist because of the unaltered versions. They should get better copies though. Clone Wars, which should have been a television pilot. The Matrix trilogy. Get on there. Which is good. It's pretty good. I like Matrix 3, but this is another example of a movie I haven't seen in a year. I might split this into parts. Speed Racer, done by the guys who did The Matrix. And I'm probably going to rebuy that in widescreen. See you in the next shelf. So, welcome to another long-ass part. So we've got Popeye DVD, which you cannot go wrong with. There, fit in there. Simpsons Christmas 2, what the fuck? 2 Obama campaign things. Actually, one of them is the inauguration. This is one of the worst fucking DVDs ever. If you see sets like this, do not get it. They are ass. Tom and Jerry, which is fucking awesome. Can't go wrong with Tom and Jerry. And if you hate Tom and Jerry, then fuck you. Next we got Hanna-Barbera, which is pretty good. Nice little DVD there. Next we've got couple of SpongeBob DVDs, which I will rewatch at some point. I enjoy SpongeBob. Fairly Odd Parents DVD. Pablo Picasso DVD, which is interesting. Really in depth about his work. Peter Pan, the Broadway musical. Nice little musical. Charlie's Angels box set. These I'm just going to include together because why not? This is the cereals. One of the cereals. Cereals were like weekly things that you would go see at a movie theater back in the 40s. And this is the Batman. This is the complete uncut series of the 60s Batman show. It's a bootleg, yeah. The reason I got it on a bootleg because, well, you can't get it officially because whoever is having rights is an asshole. This is a nice little cartoon. I think this takes place in the between Spider-Man 1 and 2. It might be non-canon, I'm not too sure. Incredible Hulk. Original television series premiere, which had Season 1, Episode 1, and Season 2, Episode 1. It's pretty cool. We've got The Incredible Hulk, Season 1, which come in these little DVDs. Season 2 comes in a lot less DVD cases. My phone just went off. Season 2. This is a great television series, by the way. Really great if you're a Hulk fan. What do we got here? We got what's this? Season 3. Well, yes. What the fuck? Yes. This is a complete third season. If you want to see the box, I will show you the box. And we've got Season 1, Season 3, Disc 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and Disc 5. Might be the first DVD collection overview where I split it into parts. I might jump cut some shit. Doesn't want to take. You know, I'm just going to include all these. Okay. This is, where the fuck, I just skipped over Season 4. Okay, so, this is Disc 1, Disc 4, stop falling! Okay, so Season 4, Disc 1, 2, Disc 3 is actually interesting because this is from Death of the Incredible Hulk, this image, and Disc 4. Season 4 of this show I really like. It's a great, I think it's the best season. And Season 5, Disc 1 and 2, and I'm going to include these in Season 5. Because technically this is the full 5th season of The Incredible Hulk, including the television movies, which are really, really lackluster to a fantastic television series. Box sets are here. We got this, which was in a $5 bin, probably for a good reason. Not saying it sucks. I mean, these are really bad quality. And we've got that in Planet Earth DVD, which I will give a watch sometime. And next we got my Lewis Black trifecta. See you in the next shelf. Welcome to another part of the DARTHBRIBOY collection overview of 2013. We got J. Edgar, which is, that's okay. It's not the worst thing ever. Assholes. Also covered. We got Goodfellas and Taxi Driver. This is the 4K Blu-ray. Can't tell it's 4K, so it's a lot better resolution than your standard Blu-ray, which is pretty cool, but no bonus features. And we got 2 movies. Here's what's really funny in my opinion about both these films. They came out the same year, And they were both made by Sony. No joke. They were both made by Sony. That is funny. Next we got Looper and Total Recall. Again, I know this was already UMD, but I love Total Recall. It is a great movie. So I got the Blu-ray, and this is a great Blu-ray. The Rambo. The first 3 Rambo movies. This is one of the worst fucking Blu-ray sets I own. I'll tell you why in a minute. You got all 3 of the Rambo films here. Here's how I'd rate them so far. This is the best. But I need to click. There we go. First one is the best. Second one's pretty good. Third one I haven't seen, though I will give it another watch. Next we've got Halloween. What more can I say about Halloween? Next we've got my little Star Wars section, the complete saga, which I showed off in a DVD update. The link will be there in the description, so watch that video. I go really in depth about that set. I'm a bit tired in that, so please excuse my drowsiness at the time of that video. We got the Lego Star Wars films, which kind of leads off into the DVDs. And yeah, these are both really good, funny shorts. I hate the young Han Solo bit. That was fucking stupid. And next we've got the excellent 2003 Clone Wars animated series, which comes in between episodes 2 and 3 of the Star Wars saga, and it fills that gap of the Clone Wars so freaking well. Star Wars Holiday Special. This sucks. I burnt the bootleg. I have a bootleg of it, which I burnt myself. Next you got the Star Wars The Legacy Revealed, a great documentary. This is the only kind of bootleg DVD I have that doesn't suck. Got Family Guy Star Wars 2-pack, which has both, which has the first 2 anyway. Fucking glare. Yeah, a little less glare there. My back kind of hurts right now. I'm getting a bit tired. So we've got robots. I gotta print out a new case or get a new case for this, because this I printed out and it looks like shit. Short Circuit. Where the fuck are you? Wait. You go in between you. Okay. Hackers, which I rebought on DVD for the aspect ratio. My Bruce Lee collection. These are all the English dubbed versions, but I got them for the titles. I enjoy this. I've been trying to get through Way of the Dragon for quite some time. A little bit too slow from what I've seen. AVGN Volume 1, AVGN Volume 2, AVGN Volume 3. These are really funny. I love these. You can get them at Classic Game Junkie, which you can Google yourself. Taking advantage of personal privacy. Next we got Volume 4, Volume 5, Volume 6. I gotta rebuy this though again. The first disc is kind of The first disc is kind of fucked up for Volume 5, so I will rebuy that or try to get the disc repaired. Next we've got Story of Us, which came with Grace is Gone. I've never seen this film. Rob Reiner, who has killed it in Wolf of Wall Street. I gotta get a new case for this. Next we've got The Power of the Media box set. It contains 2-disc versions of All the President's Men, Network, and Dog Day Afternoon. I would encourage you to watch All the President's Men and then watch Frost Nixon, because they are a 2-parter. Yeah. We'll just jump cut that part out. See you on the next shelf. Okay, so this part of the collection I am going to have trouble with because, well, eventually I'm going to reorganize the shit out of this shelf. Captain America DVDs that Marvel really wishes never happened, but they do. So, they suck. Okay, so welcome to another part of the collection overview. Even though this is not split into parts, I acknowledge that completely. These Captain America movies are ass. Do not watch them. Ever. The last nice little lenticular cut. Okay, so now we move on to the animated Iron Man movie with the slipcover. This one is kind of dull. My Ghost Rider collection, which has the extended cut of Ghost Rider and the theatrical cut of Ghost Rider, because it's not like the type of DVD that contains both cuts, so I got both cuts. This is Men in Black. Yes, this is a comic book movie. It is a Marvel comic book movie. Watch the fucking movie. I'm tired of fucking telling people down the fucking YouTube comments. What a fucking idiot. Sorry, just a little annoying. Kick-Ass, great fucking movie. Blade, which I also have on UMD, but wanted the Blu-ray for better picture quality. And UMD I mostly use for portable stuff anyway. Next we got my X-Men Original Trilogy box set, which contains, you guessed it, X-Men 2, X-Men 3, and the original X-Men, but not in that particular order. Fucking glare. Yeah, there we go. So that is the first couple of X-Men films. Next we've got X-Men First Class and X-Men and the Wolverine. I need X-Men Origins to complete the collection, and I will have all the X-Men movies. Green Lantern. Fuck this movie. Yeah, you see that? Fuck this. It sucks. And fuck this movie also. This is fantastic. Watch it now. This is also a really good movie. And I've also got the motion comic, and I have the comic book upstairs. So I might split this into parts. So this will probably be uploaded in 2014. So we've got Justice League, The New Frontier, which is pretty good. Wonder Woman movie, and the Wonder Woman TV pilot that was never aired. But I got it for completionist sake. Next we got what I would call my Frank Miller section, which contains Sin City, The Spirit, and 300, which is fantastic. This is a beautiful steelbook. And The Spirit fell because it's the weakest of the Frank Miller films that I own. I only got it because Scarlett Johansson was in it. Why, Scarlett? Why were you in this piece of shit? You had the Avengers, man. You had the fucking Avengers. And you fucking ruined yourself. The Ninja Turtle films, which have some really dark, bad releases. I'll probably buy the first film. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Conan movies. The original Conan films. These are awesome, and this is awesome. And they do belong in the comic book section. Next we've got Cowboys and Aliens, which I found out was a comic book movie last year. And we've got Judge Dredd and Dredd. No contest. This is the superior of the two. Next we've got Green Hornet, which I liked at the time, but not sure if I like it now. Next we've got my Dark Horse collection, which contains Hellboy 1 and 2 and The Mask. The Mask is a great movie. You should check it out. And then we move on to my superhero movies that don't have comic books but are two unique superhero movies. This is better than this. Chronicle. So this is another part of my DVD and Blu-ray collection. And then I got the other shelf. And this might be the first and last time I do something like this. Where I'm just going to go back to my fucking phone because it's kind of a pain in the ass. Flushed away. There's only a DVD release for it, so I got the DVD. And we've got Spirit, not the Spirit. The animated movie. Collateral. Two sweet little Disney movies here, which are pretty cute. And I enjoy them both. Bill Cosby himself, which is hilarious. Watch it. Night at the museum. It was fucking cheap. In Time. I don't know why, but it's a badass cover. My Alien collection with Prometheus and the super, oh my god, holy fuck, Alien quadrilogy set, which is awesome. If you don't have this set, you're a fool. It contains all the Alien movies and alternate cuts of the Alien movies as well. Fistful of Dollars and Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Yes, I know I'm missing for a few dollars more. But the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is great. It's the extended version, but I'd rather watch the extended version. Hunger Games 1. I had the DVD because this was not a comic pack, and I only had a DVD player at the time. And then we've got... yeah, I've just shown you. I think I just showed you Shattered Glass. That was awesome. Ghostbusters 1. Great Blu-ray. Really good picture quality. Souls, I don't know why. I really don't know why. Harry Potter 1. Harry Potter 2. I'm gonna put my PSP down here. Harry Potter 3. It's gonna go here. Harry Potter 4. It's gonna go here. So the first 4 Harry Potter movies are here. I haven't seen many of them. I will watch more of them eventually. And then we've got the other Harry Potter movies here in the collection. I want to talk like William Shatner today. Yep, stop falling. Okay, so we've got the Deathly Hallows. Okay, so we've got 5, 6, 7 part 1 and 7 part 2. I'm not saying the fucking titles because I don't have to. Ha 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 ha. Fuck you. If you have a problem with that, fuck you. Man, I don't want to say fuck you to my audience. Sherlock Holmes movies. These are entertaining. I don't get the hate for them. St. Ives. I don't know why. Never-ending Story. Pretty good from what I've heard. I haven't seen it. And we've got Lost in Translation, which is fantastic, and Scarface. 2 fantastic movies. And they're both awesome. See both of them. I don't know why I've got the Universal Sony 5th anniversary of Dracula and Sony 5th anniversary of Frankenstein. These are both awesome sets and awesome DVD releases. We've got 2 classic films here. We've got E.T. and Titanic. Leonardo DiCaprio was great in this film, and I love E.T. I don't know what the fuck I just pointed to or care. See you on the next shelf. Okay. And for those of you wondering, yes, this is going to be a slight pain in the ass, but I've accepted that. So first thing I'd like to show you is Gone with the Wind, a fucking Snapcase edition of this classic double-sided sided DVD. One of the reasons why this wasn't included in a DVD and Blu-ray update was quite simple. I already had this. But I gotta admit, it is a nice set. I like the pop-out art it has. And yeah, it looks really nice. Just want to make sure the camera doesn't fucking stall on my ass. So yes, I know this is January 1st. At the time of the uploading. And we have both Attack of the 50-Foot Woman movies. They both suck. But this is a little better. Why? Actual giantess destruction. I don't know about you, but when it comes to giantess movies, I like to see them crush shit. And, you know, dominate people. Because, you know, that's what they're supposed to fucking do. Next, we got something that was a part of a box set. You know what? Hey, this is my Avengers lenticular cover. Let's just put that down so I don't have to worry about it falling. Okay, so we've got the 2-disc edition of King Kong. Son of Kong, which I reviewed, and I thought it sucked. And I haven't seen Mighty Joe Young. I hope it's good. So yeah, these are all Willis O'Brien stop motion things, which except for Son of Kong, probably are awesome. My Christopher Nolan section, which yeah, I know these are in reverse order. My Canadian version of Inception, The Prestige, and Memento. They're all great in their own rights, but I think Inception's probably the best out of the three. I know I gotta get Insomnia. I do plan on getting that on Blu-ray. Next we have American Splendor, starring Paul Giamatti. Next we got my Rocky box set, which had the first 5 Rocky films. I'm sitting on my futon, by the way, so yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, sitting in its lonely self, because 5 is shit. And we don't talk about Rocky 5. We like to pretend Rocky 5 never happened. And then we've got Rocky Balboa, which was a better successor, or a great conclusion to a pretty great series of films. If you see some cuts, I'll explain later. Okay, so next we got Mad Max, which is pretty good. Mel Gibson's an anti-Semitic prick. All That Jazz, one of my favorite films of all time. Nice little art house film. Big, which is a letterbox version. Do not get this version of Big. If you see this in a $5 bin, don't get it. Get a better version. The Day After Tomorrow, which was okay, so now we move on to some more DVDs. The Firm, which I haven't seen. And then I put these films together because I felt it felt like natural. So we've got Tintin, we've got Tomb Raider 1 and 2, and we've got the Indiana Jones films in this gorgeous box set. So we're gonna fall, so here's the first, second, let's see if we can fit all these onto the shelf, third, which a lot of people just said is that, but we're gonna just put 4, hey, I got all of them on the shelf, pretty much, yeah, so there's 10, so I felt all those movies go together, since you could argue they were inspired, these 3 were inspired by the Indiana Jones films, which is actually a pretty good. I knew it would fall. Why do my movies always fall? That is bullshit. So, Then we've got the bonus disc to the 2003 set. We've also got 3 worst fucking movies ever made. The worst trilogy of all time. These suck. Don't get them. Why do you own them? I don't know. I don't know why I own these fucking movies. There's some movies you just don't know why you own. And then we've got my Alfred Hitchcock section, which has a couple of Hitchcock sets. Which is this, and this. This I might replace because one of the disc things is cracked. So there's my Hitchcock collection in all its glory. Yeah, sorry if this is taking a little while, but you clicked on the video. This is the collection overview of 2013. So this set, fuck this set, fuck you, piece of shit set. Then we got October Sky, which is pretty good. Then we've got King Kong vs. Godzilla and the 2005 King Kong remake with the slipcover. This contains both the extended and theatrical cut of the film. I've used the King Kong remake Blu-ray as an example of a Blu-ray set that is done really well. No idea that set was losing its paint, but Jurassic Park trilogy looks really nice. Digital copies expire a year ago, or a year and a day ago, or whatever. So next we've got the High School Flashback Collection, which contains The Breakfast Club, Weird Science, and 16 Candles. Mine was a little bit dented, as you can see. Get the fuck open so we can display you, and you. So that's what all these movies are look like together. I like most of these movies. And then we've got this, which is kind of hard to get out. And then we have this 50 Years of Space Exploration box set, which is one of the most beautiful sets I own. In fact, it's signed by an astronaut. I was at the International Space Station back in 2011. And guess what? Like I said, the running theme of me not watching this yet. Why? I have no fucking clue. So, that is the end of... well, time to do the other shelf. Don't mind, I will get in front of this camera to show you the shit. So we've got Predator. What the shit? Yeah, we've got Predator here with the DTS and Dolby Digital surround. Next we have my Planet of the Apes collection, starting with Rise and the classic Planet of the Apes series. This is a beautiful box, but we don't care about that. We care about the fucking movie, right? So we'll start with the first one, which is a classic science fiction film. The second one, which blows balls. The third one, which is really good. The fourth one, which I will give another chance. And we'll just put Rise back so we can put the classic series here. Bad. Escape, you're a good movie, but yeah. And then we've got Battle for the Planet of the Apes with the which is this is the extended cut, and then we've got the bonus disc. So that's all of the Planet of the Apes films. Then we have Iron Giant, a great Brad Bird film. Then we got Collateral Damage with Arnold Schwarzenegger. It was awesome. Next we've got two really good, well, this is a sci-fi box set. And this is George Lucas's very first film. This is the director's cut, also known as the special edition cut, but this one doesn't really bother me as much as Star Wars did. This has a lot of great movies you can see. Once again, a Canadian import. As you'll notice, that is another running theme with this part. We've got a lot of fucking Canadian imports. Bucket List, nice little comedy, drama film. Sweet movie. And Wizard of Oz, another classic. This wants to be with Mary Poppins, but Mary Poppins has to grow up a little bit. Next we got Maltese Falcon, Citizen Kane, and Ben-Hur. A lot of epic movies. And we've got the Galaxy International DVDs, which are classy entertainment films. Movies that rival Citizen Kane. Don't you agree? Yeah, more giant-ish shit. Yep, that's not all. I got a filing cabinet that I might show. It'll be in part 2. And we've got my Star Trek collection, which has the original motion picture set, as well as the Next Generation films, with the Abrams films. Now, you know what? I might take these out. You know, I'm not going to take these out of the boxes anymore. I'm done doing that shit. I lied. I'll take them out of the box to show you. So we've got. And that is the original Star Trek films. I was surprisingly able to fit all of those movies, which blows my mind. And we're going to play a little game called making sure the DVD, the camera, does not stop. Because this fucking camera is a huge freaking problem. It stopped when I'm trying to do a video. And here's the Captain Summit bonus disc. Great box set. Star Trek V is a piece of shit. I did a review about it. Though, to be fair, I haven't seen it in a little while. Next we have the Next Generation films. Oops, that's the bonus disc. We've got Generations, which sucks. We've got First Contact, which is pretty good. We've got Insurrection, which sucks. And we've got Nemesis, which, say it with me, folks, sucks. And we've got the bonus disc. And I am amazingly going really in depth in this video. Cannot wait to see how this fucking thing turns out. Will it be a clusterfuck or will it be a really great thing? We'll see that soon. And if you didn't notice, my Star Trek box sets have some tape on them. I don't really have the time to focus in, but if you could see, the Next Generation set has some tape. That's because, well, these sets. I also encountered a YouTube troll, so fuck him, and sorry about that. We've got The Godfather set here, which is pretty awesome. This set had the first. Let me move this a little bit. There we go. My leg won't be in the shot anymore. The second, the third, and a bonus disc about the making of the film. Looks pretty badass, I think. Can't go wrong with a little Al Pacino, Marlon Brando, Robert De Niro action. Some of the greats, man. Some of the greats. My camera's telling me I might shut off. Well, fuck you. We're gonna do this all. We've got the Mission Impossible Extreme Trilogy. Look at that fucking box. You want to see them more in depth? The links to all the DVD updates are in the DVD updates playlist. Impossible 2, 3, and 4. The second spy franchise that I own, which is dwarfed by the other spy franchise, which is down here. And we will go in depth, we will go over that very soon, if my arm can reach, which they will, of course, do. See the sacrifice I make for you guys? And then we've got Top Gun, which I haven't seen. A Scarlett Johansson box set with this movie, which I will give another chance. And then we've got one of the best documentaries of all time, The People vs. George Lucas. As well as two great political dramas here. W and Frost Nixon. Did I say great? Well, one of them's great. One of them is average. Well, that's your opinion. Fuck you. My opinion's right. Jaws. Meet the Parents, which I haven't seen. The Social Network. That says The Social Network. Really good set. 2-disc set. Should get this movie. RoboCop, which is great. Rain Man, which I haven't seen. Probably needs to be the case though. We got another macrophilia film, Village of the Giants. The Sleeper, great Woody Allen movie. Another great one, Jackie Chan, 8-film collection. So, I will see you on the Bond shelf in a few minutes. Let's go on to one of my prized possessions of my collection. The James Bond movie. This is Dr. No. We're going to try to do the, with eras. I'd like to try to do that. At least, so we're going to try to do this. Okay, so we've got the most of the Sean Connery era here with these are all really good. They're all excellent. Yeah, I want to try to do this pretty quick because my camera's being an asshole. Then we've got On Her Majesty's Secret Service, which is one of the best. I did a review for it. Diamonds Are Forever, which is pretty solid. Live and Let Die, which I don't mind. Man with the Golden Gun, which sucks. And The Spy Who Loved Me, which many say is the best Roger Moore film. I think For Your Eyes Only is a much better Bond movie. That was my cell phone. Let me get... Oops. Then we get Moonraker, For Your Eyes Only, For Your Eyes Only, View to a Kill. Oops. That was the last one. Octopussy, and Never Say Never Again, which is not really, people say that's non-canon, but because it's a remake of Thunderball, but I include it because, well, that was kind of a significant year in 1983. You had two mediocre Bond movies, but many people like to call that the Battle of the Bonds, and that was the last film Connery did. So we've got The Living Daylights and License to Kill. I think License to Kill is the better of the two films. I'll probably review that sometime. We're going to go to the Brosnan era and try to get the Craig era there as well. You got GoldenEye, one of the best. Tomorrow Never Dies, which is okay. The World Is Not Enough, and Die Another Day, which is a fine addition to the collection, the Brosnan era. And then we've got the Daniel Craig Bond films, which are some of my favorite in the franchise. These are all really, Quantum of Solace is okay, but Skyfall and Casino Royale, they are freaking fantastic. Now we're going to try to do my Tarantino section with Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, Jackie Brown, Kill Bill Volume 1, Kill Bill Volume 2. Sorry my leg is in the way. Just like to check the camera. Then we got Django Unchained, Juice, which I saw on TV and I enjoyed it, so I got the DVD. Some badass steelbooks here. Got, Braveheart, Gladiator. Well, there's the steelbooks and the 2-disc version of Godzilla. Okay, so we're going to do my the filing cabinet, which is the last bit of my movie collection. So this is the 3D Avengers movie. Some plays from my school. This is pretty cool. I don't know why that. Popeye thing. Dragon Ball Z thing, Disney World thing, my greatest hits, as I call it, Lincoln Skywalker tribute, and, well, that is what I'm going to try to, let's see, yeah, this is in my laundry room, so, sorry about that, Star Wars, montage, Star Wars prequel reviews, my Star Wars original trilogy reviews, the Lost Star Wars VHS and Laserdisc archive footage and extras, Star Wars Holiday Special, another copy of it, Why, my film of luxury cinema, Cold-Blooded, a 1995 film which you can only get bootlegged, Robo-War, 1989, Red-Brown movie, bootleg my mom's friend gave me, a home movie from 12, 10, and 13. Fireworks, can't read my own fucking handwriting. Red Letter Media, Star Wars reviews, Red Letter Media, well that was Phantom Menace, this is Attack of the Clone, this is Revenge of the Sith, Star Wars trailers plus fan film, Toy Story VHS extra, Star Wars fan film. This is just a bunch of shit, like Maltese Falcon shit, Kick-Assia, Giantess shit, Giantess Apocalypse, Giantess Invasion, Giantess Puma, some shit, Giantess Fantasies disc, Giantess Trailers disc 1, that is exactly what it is, a bunch of Giantess ads that I burnt myself, and I'm going to pause this for a minute. Never Keep a Giantess Waiting, that I have on my PS3, Giantess Picture Tribute 5, some Giantess thing I don't really care about, showing, what the fuck is it, some Giantess documentary, Giantess, these are a bunch of Giantess DVDs that I burnt. They are bootleg, so yeah, I pirate, and what I began to do was just fucking label this shit, so it would be easier for me to manage. These are a bunch of Giantess movies that I burnt onto DVD-Rs, and yes, they are part of my collection, and I will stop at a certain point. Japanese giantess shit. What the hell does that say? Domination. The only thing different about my VHS shelf are these two Alan King things that someone burnt, or someone turned into DVD, I don't know. Yeah, that's it. Cut back to the Live Long and Prosper thing. Bye. Well, that is all the stuff I'm going to show. The last little bit are people I know that I photoshopped, and giantesses, and I showed to my friends through the DVD, through the PS3. It's personal. Yeah. Live long and prosper and have a great day.